Alright, first off, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in all sincerity and truth, the sisters, the believers, the helps, shalom. This is the brother Irawam from the GMS Jamaica camp, and just want to do another short lesson upon cutting apart or cutting the part, right? And the inspiration of this lesson, first and foremost, come from Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Rakah Kodash. But I was watching a documentary upon the deer, how they transit from them feeding habits, right? So there's some of them that upon the low-lying plains eating the grass, but when the winter start coming, then you know that before winter you have autumn, so you have the trees them start the plants them start die, right? So what them have to do is them really have to go cross country, right? And them have to go up into the hills, right? When winter come, for go to certain plants like evergreen plants, right? But the thing about it is once the winter start and the snow start get heavy, then them have to do a thing with them walking a particular line. Them walking, as a matter of fact, them walking a line, right? So because it's kind of like a kids program, Slakia Akyom. Because it's a kids program, like them have the narrators, them interact, and one of them asks like, why is it them walking a straight line? And them the other narrator explain and say, look, the snow is thick, so the elder or the older deers, what them do is them tread the path for the rest of the herd. So when them tread down the snow, the path get lighter, the snow get flat, and everybody can walk through easily than everybody try force through the snow for themselves, right? Especially the younger ones, right? So the older that are the main focus, and that is why them walk in our line. And it remind me of the truth, right? Recently we have couple new brothers come in and we explain to them, so look, the advice what we're giving you is based upon things what we go through, and really and truly we don't really have to go through it the way they are, have to go through it by experience. We can learn from our experience more than faith actually putting yourself in a certain position unnecessarily. We do have to go through it here because we need us to learn, but if we do have somebody to tell we, right, it would be easier. And as time go by, you say, oh, the elders and apostles them tell we, say, look, hey, don't do certain things, right? Whether to younger brothers or even to certain camp heads. Sometimes I see them do some lessons where directly directed at camp heads. So them say, yo, when I see this, I want to say that, hey, get this out of the way. Reason be, what them I do through the spirit is that them I tread the path, right? Them really are cut the path. So those who are come up after, it's easier for them walk, right? So in the truth, for the younger brothers, take the advice from brothers who know the truth before you, right? Whether it come in the way of encouragement, whether it come in the way of reproofs, right? Or whether it just come into a simple admonition, where brothers that say, yo, don't do this or don't do that, right? Just take heed, because where them do cut the path for you. And for camp heads and older brothers in the faith, as apostles them say, yo, men of good standing, you're supposed to help the heads and the apostles them for cut the path, right? By because the apostles them show the examples, so help enforce the examples of the apostles so everybody can walk in line, right? Because we're supposed to be examples to the flock. So that way, easier for brothers for really understand what this is about, and easier for guide them in the way of understanding, right? So just I read this the short definition I closest thing could I get when I try to find it from the deer standpoint, but I couldn't find none. So I just look up this. It's idioms.thefreedictionary.com. It says cut apart. It says to forge or create a pathway or trail as between people, plant life across land, right? So it basically you create a pathway, and ultimately Yahushai, as a matter of fact, Yahushai was the first one, right? Because we get it pretty soon. We say him the author our salvation, right? Because him first show us, look, we have to go through sufferings and basically give us a heads up of the things to expect. So when the things them come up, we can basically we understand what is happening. Him never just cut and then when him cut with it, we are go through things. I don't know why we are go through them. We know why we are get persecuted. We know that we're not of the world. We know say we know why World War III have happened. We know why the famine have happened. We know why 2/3 of it dead, right? We know all these things because Yahweh Shai forewarned us that look, you are gonna go through them things about no worry because them are the things we are gonna give unto life. And then him show we by taking the beating and basically going up on the cross and look at this are the way. Right? So him actually cut the pathway and the apostles and the elders them not do not short of that either, yo. By following to what? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Right? And this is an example. It says the concert was so packed we could barely move. But Jim is so big, keyword big, and he cut a path for us straight to the front of the stage. See that? Good example, right? If anybody will ever go on concert or in a one crowded place and see somebody cut the path, it's easier to go through. But the one where they are front and them are the one where really have to fight through the crowd and everything, right? But they make it easier for those who are follow behind. Right? So just going at them precepts here. So like for the it's Hebrews 5 verse 9, right? It says who in the days of his flesh when he had offered up prayers and supplication, verse 8, Salakia, Hebrews 5 verse 8, though he were a son, yet he learned obedience by the things which he suffered. Exactly, and the same thing we have to learn obedience through suffering, right? Talking about Yahweh Shai, and being made perfect, he became the author of our eternal salvation unto all them that obey him. Right? So basically he's the author of salvation. Right? So basically he is the forerunner. I'll check the word author just to make sure. Play the Greek.
Strong's G 159. Itios. Itios.
Itios, it says, that which is caused of anything resides, causative causing of a cause, crime or offense. So basically him set the cause, right? Or him basically him at the head, right? Because really and truly, that's why I say you're fighting for a cause. Him are the one we are fighting for the cause of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? So him are the we are fighting for theme cause, basically him at the head. Right? So basically him are the one we are lead. Gonna next precept. 1 Peter 5. The 1 Peter 5 verse 1 says, the elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness to the sufferings of Yahweh Shai, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock which is among you, and feeding the flock is a part of cutting the path, right? That is also a part of cutting the path, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of already mine, neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock, right? So we're supposed to be an example. We're supposed to show them the way, right? Supposed to make it easier for them trod based upon our experiences, right? That's why we're supposed to exhort brothers. That's why we're supposed to reprove brothers. That's why we're supposed to admonish brothers, right? And all of that entail what? In feeding the flock, knowing the state of the flock, right? taking care of the Lord's sheep, right? Because ultimately that's how it boils down to, right? And when the chief shepherd shall appear, he shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Verse 5, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. And that is the thing. Even also, as you know, in this truth, you have sometimes you might have a camp head where might be younger than regular might be younger than brothers in the fold, right, that are not heads. But nonetheless, even as a brother, you come to this truth, the scripture say, oh, be subject one to another. Sometimes, even if you're over a brother, it might older than you in the flesh, and might have certain experience where even you can learn from, right, and also help build up a judgment as well. So even at that case as well, there's something to be learned from everybody, right? So all in all, yes, it go for camp heads first and foremost, but also it go for every brother here, because all are we supposed to use our wisdom and knowledge, right? Where we get through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to make it easier upon the body, right? So everybody's supposed to cut the part for each other, right? But as we said, the reason why more, well, as we said, directly to all brothers, but specifically the heads, right? Because really and truly, that on the job, or that on the job, right? For lead, right? For cut the part, for make it as easy as possible, right? In this walk as faith, the walk of faith not easy, but as I say, as easy as possible, right? So hope this was edifying. Once more, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom.